2 weeks ago, I was facing a surgery that I was absolutely dreading. Removal of excessive bone growth in my mouth and my upper gums, and I just didn't want to do it. But it had gotten to the point where it had grown so much that it was impacting my cheekbone, and so it was time to have it removed. So I decided to share my recovery process with you, just so you could see why I was going to be so quiet here and not in the parks every day sharing the magic. The swelling really peaked on day 3 and started to finally come down on day 4 when the slight bruising began. But I was so grateful because he said I might have a couple of black eyes and didn't end up having very much at all. But the stitches were the hardest part. I had them all across the top and they hurt every time they moved. They said 3 to 9 days for them to dissolve, but I actually had them for 2 full weeks. And now I'm just over and they are finally out. And this is me 2 weeks after surgery. It is gone so much better than I anticipated. The first week was rough, I'm not gonna lie. I hope to never have to experience that again. There is potential that it grows back, but as my surgeon said today, hopefully it will be so slow growing that it will be into my old age and I won't need to have it done. But he was really happy with the healing that is happening. Still a little swelling on this side, much more on this side and the inside. I can tell on the outside it's still swollen, it's tender to touch on this side, but my stitches have come all out. They said 3 to 9 days. I actually had them in for 2 weeks when they started to finally come out. And it feels so much better not having those in my mouth. But he's gonna put me on antibiotics just because he said I was borderline of an infection back here because he had to release some fluids that were collecting. And that was really painful. But he said I looked really, really good. One of the things that shocked me was that this piece that I made for you all, just to give you the progress of, how I was doing post-surgery, ended up going viral. And it ended up like helping people who never heard of this and wanted to know what the condition was, to those who had it and didn't know anybody else and they didn't know what it was. And so to see someone else that had this, I think was really helpful. But then so many of you also have this condition who had the surgery and you shared your stories, and I just wanted to say thank you. But I especially wanted to say thank you to those that just said, I hope you get better soon. Complete strangers wishing you well. It just, the love and care that there is out there for others, I just wanted to say thanks. And welcome to everybody who's new. I think at least 1,500 of you now are here. And just so you know, I got the A-OK from my surgeon to head back to Florida. I'm going to be on antibiotics. I still have some swelling that's got to go away, but he said I'm good to go. And so I'll be sharing the magic with you all real soon. So keep following along.